Okay, beautiful people, if somebody is telling you to go to Cyprus, somebody is telling you to go to Kazakhstan, somebody is telling you to go to Philippines, somebody is telling you to go to Qatar, someone is telling you to go to Dubai, as of this point, this is a solution for you. First, don't go to these countries, rather go to Bulgaria. Now, why did I say so? The reason is simple, and I'm going to be giving you the reasons. But remember, I am here as a messenger to advise you. I am not forcing you. You have the right to make a decision for yourself. But if you think this material is going to help you and help somebody in your family, please share the video. Thank you. Now, if you are going to these countries I listed, like this list I gave you now, to go and hustle, you don't have academic credentials at all, even a high school document, then you can go. But if you have at least a high school qualification, a certificate, which is good, and you actually pass high school subjects, or maybe you want to go for bachelor's, and your family or your budget is not, your family doesn't have enough money and your budget is low, please apply for schools in Bulgaria. Rather than going to these countries, rather move to Bulgaria. It is simple, and these are my reasons. One, you are going to get permanent residency in Bulgaria for about 5 or 6 years living there. Two, Bulgaria recently, not now that they joined, but they have been there waiting for laws to be approved. Bulgaria is now part of the Schengen zone, which means that the visa you are going to get to move to Bulgaria as a student can take you to about 28 countries within the EU. Now, remember, moving in and out of these countries can give you freedom. And of course, one of the most important reasons why you should look at Bulgaria is tuition fee in Bulgaria is quite cheap. There are schools in Bulgaria you are just going to pay about 2,000 euros per year, 3,000 euros, 3,500 per year. It is now time for you to do the research to know which school you can actually study in Bulgaria that is cheap for you. Admissions in most universities in Bulgaria is now open, but before you apply, understand that you need your passport, you need your high school documents, you need your transcripts, and of course, you need a motivation letter and a CV. Now, when you apply to these schools, after getting admissions, you need to pay a tuition deposit. Remember, without a tuition deposit, you can't apply for the visa. Also understand that Bulgaria have bachelor's programs in English, master's programs in English, and of course, PhD programs in English. So, take a look at this rather than going to these Asian countries that might end up not giving you permanent residency. I hope you know. Some of you do not know. If you care, you live in Dubai for as long as you want. If you care, live in Qatar for as long as you want. If you care, go to Japan. Japan is better because I think if you stay there for some time, and South Korea, they would definitely give you permanent residency or citizenship someday. But this is going to take a lot of time. So you have to, like I told you guys before in some of my videos, depending on the reason why you are moving abroad. Some of us didn't just move abroad just because of the money. We have other things we are thinking in our heads, and time is running. Time doesn't wait for anybody. So this is the time for you. If you do not have money to come to the Netherlands, to go to Germany, go to Belgium, you can't get appointment for Poland, you cannot get appointment for Czech Republic, open your tentacles, apply to any universities. But while doing application in Bulgaria, also understand that there is a process which is not that easy. You have to legalize your documents at the various ministries. You have to do translation, and you have to do this translation, and the legalization has to be done by a certified translator, either by any diplomatic mission of Bulgaria in your country, or if there is any certified translator you send to them, or you put the documents together and then you pay the money for the translation and legalization for your school to do it in Bulgaria. This is the procedure. Remember, if you do not understand how Japa is now, you look for people who understand the process. Book a call with me from the video description box, and I will call you on an audio call or video call and guide you. I have done so for many people and they can testify. Some are abroad, some in Canada, some in US, some in the Netherlands here, some in Europe and other countries. So it is not compulsory. This process, you can do it yourself after watching my videos. But in case you still need me to guide you, you don't know where to go, you don't know how much you need to move to what particular country, then that is when you need to book the call if you do not find genuine material. Now, understand that after authenticating your documents, there are some schools in Bulgaria that will say if you do this process, upload your documents after doing the authentication and translation, add the documents to their email, they will confirm, then you send to them that time. When you now send to them, they will start the procedure for visa applications and make arrangements for you. So the process to move to Bulgaria is not that complicated, but again, there is a lot of work involved. Well, if because of the work that is involved, I think I can say it is complicated somehow. However, do not apply only for schools in Bulgaria. This is the time to do application. If you do not apply now, if you wait for March, you wait for April, trust me, you are going to be late. So this is the best moment to drop like 3, 4, 5, and 6 applications. I hope this video will help you. Now we are done with Bulgaria. The other country you should also put into consideration is Romania. Remember, Romania is also a member of course, it's not now anyways, but there is a procedure involved. Are there cheap universities in Bulgaria, in Romania? The answer is yes. Not that cheap, but affordable. But there is a process, and understand that admissions is competitive. If you want to study in Europe this year, especially Romania, you need to go and do medicals. You need to legalize your certificates. You need to start searching for schools. Most schools in Romania are going to be opening in March. Please put all these details together and make sure you drop your applications early. There is no time to waste, and if you think at the end of the day you can apply and easily get a visa, I'm just telling you that you may be making the greatest error. Start the procedure early so that you don't start running up and down. There are videos on the channel I mentioned before, I talked about before. So it is now your time, or you get the powers to make your research, then you apply. Somebody was telling me, to those of you who were asking me about moving to the Netherlands with spouse, I am going to verify the information. I've tried calling the Dutch immigration. Nobody is speaking as of now. Of course, people are busy. That's why I always tell you that time is essence. Time management is very important here. Most people, if you have an appointment at 1 and you don't go early, you cannot get it again. So please do not apply only to Bulgaria. Distribute your applications. In as much as the country is in Schengen, it's in EU, kudos to you. If you succeed and go in, of course, it's going to be tough. Make sure you counter out yourself. Try to adapt to the system, okay, so that at the end of the day, it will favor you get a job, even not even as a full-time job, but a part-time that will permit you feed yourself, pay your rents until you finish school and then start working full-time, because of course you have to obey the laws of every country if you really want to live long in that country. I have saying this thing today and I will say it again, that do not apply to 1, 2 universities. Even if you apply to one, try to put in an application for another one, because it is competitive. You may be thinking that, oh, I have a GPA of 3.4. Before you know, another person is coming with 3.6 to apply to that same program you were. Now, who are they going to take if you guys have other requirements that are the same? So you see where I'm coming from. Do the application, do many applications as you want, then hopefully we meet in Europe. Now, if you are thinking of universities, I will talk about Romania in other videos. Detailedly, I'm waiting for universities in Romania to open. Common universities like Babes Bolia, that one is very competitive. Now, if you are looking for schools in Romania, in your humanities, in the areas of humanities and of course the arts, you should check Pladiv University. You can also check Bulgaria Veliko University in Albana. You can also check Burgas Free University. You can check Southwest University in Northfit. You can check University of International University of Albana. Then you can equally check universities in economics like the European University of Economics and Management. You also have technical schools like Technical University of Varna. You also have Technical University of Gabrovo. You also have Agricultural University of Plovdiv. You also have University Forestry. You have College of Tourism in Blagoevgrad. Then you also have Technical University of Sofia. Try to target schools in Varna, Sofia, and of course, Plovdiv. I hope this video helps you. We meet again in another one. Bye bye.